honest, aren't they?
So am I.
There are a few characters that you have revisited in your career. Arthur Bishop is one. Did you take much persuading to come back?
Not really. I mean, I've done a sort of standalone sort of action film for a few years. You know, I've been wrapped up in a couple of franchises and, you know, doing a comedy and doing this. So for me to do something that I kind of, you know, get a big hoot out of, doing, you know, fighting the bad guys, doing the assignments, trying to save the girl.
Yeah.
You know, the typical sort of action movie sort of, you know, the elements that you need when you go, you know, spend your money and get your bag of popcorn.
So, Jessica, you pick your projects quite carefully these days. We don't see enough Jessica Alba at the multiplex. Why do this one?
Yeah, I mean, I really haven't done too much since I started my company. And this was sort of that like perfect storm. I really, I enjoy Jason Statham action movies. I watch them. I'm a fan of his.
I was quite surprised, because you read these things in the press now, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, she's a big fan of Jason's work, but
I do.
you actually are a fan of Jason's
am,
work, and you
yeah.
do watch his movies.
Yeah, and I did a lot of stunt training, you know, early on in my career, and I don't really ever get to use it.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to be able to kind of use those skills and do action and do a bit of stunts, and then I did a little bit of training. Krav Maga training just to prepare me for this.
Well, lots of action in this, and a lot of the guys that you work with, a lot of the other sort of fighters are big fans of your work, I'm going to assume. Have any of these guys that you do fight on screen sort of ever been a big fan of yours and kind of thanked you for kicking their ass on the big screen? It is kind of an honour.
You know, I don't know. They've never said thanks for the headbutt. You know, I've never actually had that. But you know, a lot of the stunt guys, they're actually one of the most fulfilling parts of making these films is the fights with the stuntmen, because
Yeah.
you know, we're putting faces onto barbecue grills, we're slapping people into oysters, and some of the stuff don't make the final cut because it's too ludicrous or too violent. And, you know, I think there's a pig on a spit roast and the guy got his sort of eyeball pronged onto the thing. That couldn't stay. So we have such a laugh doing it because it's quite comical at the same time, but we're not laughing while we're doing it.